Our basic video because Katie's lazy. Yay. Would you like to introduce who you are, Miss Guest?
All right, well, I'm Adeline Sackman, so I'm Katie's husband's little sister. So kindly dragged me away from doing homework so I could help her with her questions.
A list of 10 questions given by our own Sandi Maki that I will answer in 5 minutes. And Addie here is asking these questions.
What gets Katie out of bed in the morning?
Usually that would be an alarm clock. Oh, you know what? If it's not the alarm clock, it's the dog jumping on me needing to go potty. What gets me out of the bed in the morning? The people in my life, editing videos, playing with my dog, creating things, sharing what I've learned, learning, the excitement of a brand new day.
Question number 2. Do you feel you miss being in the moment while capturing the moment?
Back when I was younger, that was my living, in that I was very vested in capturing it. But I think it was capturing it from a place of fear. And now I'm not all caught up on it. I'm not fearing and just capturing to try and hold on to it, because you can't hold on to anything. It's, hey, let's get the selfie. And then, you know, we can kind of reflect on our experience. Yeah. Continue.
Number 3, what was your first camera?
My first photographic camera I bought was on a Black Friday. It was about this big. It was a Kodak Easy Share, and I did not know how to use it, but I was very proud and I bought it myself. First video camera, this bad boy right here. Oh my gosh, look at how much is dedicated to a screen. Served me well. My dad got it for me at an auction.
Question number 4. How do you think you have changed since your first camera?
Technically, when I had this camera, I was a very, very crappy videographer. I'd be like, and although I think I'd say stabilized on here, steady shot, it was anything but steady. It was just, I can't watch some of the stuff that I've taken.
Question number 5. How do you think you've changed since last year?
I have grown in terms of my capabilities, because you only get better when you do the thing. I have more technical knowledge, I have more confidence, I have more experience, I have more storytelling ability.
Number 6. How do you blend photos with a window that washes it out?
Now, I'm not exactly sure what this question is asking, but I do know who's asking it, so I think of one interpretation might be if you're trying to take a well-lit picture of something, the camera can only expose to one light quality. If you're taking a picture of a room and you expose for the window, and suddenly everything else in the room is dark, because in order to get those details from the window, you have to drop the amount of light that the camera is getting, which also drops the amount of light in the room. On the opposite end, if you expose for the room, then the window is washed out. It's just bright, overexposed. The thing she's asking is, in real estate photos, how do you get the best of both worlds? It's called HDR. Your camera takes 3 exposure pictures. Takes one at pretty good, one overexposed, one underexposed, and then through software merges them together so you get the best of all worlds.
7.
You got this, girl.
How can you explain what you do to someone else?
Answers. What do? I take videos. Reading stories,
form.
capture moments, that's right, help convey information through the medium of video. I help you leverage yourself through the medium of video, because while I'm here with Addie right now, once this video goes out, now I'm with you, and I'm with you, and I'm with you, and I'm with all of you without having to actually leave my room. In this case, I help others do that same thing.
Number 8. What projects have changed you fundamentally as a person?
The only thing that keeps coming to mind is not necessarily doing the projects, but during the pirate pool, I realized that I had changed fundamentally as a person, because before then, I wasn't tenacious. I didn't go after it. At the end of that, realizing that I put everything into it and I was there day in and day out and busting my butt off, realizing I can now call myself tenacious.
What fundamental projects have changed you as a videographer?
This one's going to be the pirate pool as well, because through that, I learned more about measuring for audio, and I've also learned through doing that how to transition between things better and not be so awkward. All right.
Number 10, the last one. What is one thing that we must absolutely know about you, Katie?
They should absolutely know what my why is. Earlier this year, we did a marketing boot camp where we talked about our why we do what we do. It's not just, oh, I do it for money. Why do I do what I do? Because I want people and I want myself to be more after the thing. And what I've learned throughout the year now translating is I want to be in an inspired state and I want others to live in an inspired state as well. The alternative being living in a state of fear, which is definitely not a happy place to be. That is my goal for me, that is my goal for you, and that's something that you absolutely must know about me. So there was your 10 questions in 5 minutes. We will see you next time.
Yeah, we tried. Bye.